Honestly, I feel like Chelsea. I feel like they're not ready. I feel like this team. I feel like this team is not ready. I feel like they are not ready to compete. I feel like they're not ready to, to be at the top. I mean, considering how much that Chelsea have spent, considering how much they spent in the summer. I don't want to talk about the total money that they have spent since the new owners came, but the money that they spent in the summer. And this team is still struggling to score goals. Last season, we all agree that the big problem with this team was goals. They are struggling to score goals. They struggled to score goals last season. And we thought that, this season they will go and get a proper striker that will score goals. It's quite unfortunate that Christopher Nkunku is injured because I feel like if he had been available, I think he could have been much more better than what we have. I honestly do with Nkunku, I think he could have been much more better if he had been available. He could have been much more better than what we have now. Because what we have now are just players that are total disappointment. Strikers, especially the attacking players, I feel like all of them are disappointments. And for me, Nicholas Jackson, I would say he deceives Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea fell into his trap. They fell into Nicholas Jackson trap. Because I feel like the reason why Chelsea signed him was because one, they feel like he's a good striker and it's cheap. Chelsea bought Nicolas Jackson for around 35 million euros, or between 35 to 37 million euros. That's what they bought Nicolas Jackson for. And maybe they feel like he will do well in the Premier League, he will do well for Chelsea, including myself, especially when I watched him in preseason. I thought that this is a player because of his touches, because of his link-up play. He has technically, I feel like he's not bad. But the main thing of a striker, he doesn't know it, which is to score goals and to have a very good movement. Because if you want to score goals as a striker, you have to know how to make the right runs for your midfielders to look for you. And if you don't have, or if you don't know how to make that movement or runs, it will be difficult for them to look for you, to find you, and give you the right pass. And as well, if you get the chance or the pass, another thing is to finish it. And for me, Jackson doesn't know how to do these things. His first touch, yes. Link up play, yes. But that's not enough. As a striker, you have to score goals. And that's the main thing for a striker. And so far, Nicholas Jackson have been a total failure. So far, maybe he will prove us wrong, but I don't think that it's time for him to start proving the Chelsea fans wrong, to start proving the team, or to start showing people that he can be a good striker for Chelsea. There's no time. This is Chelsea. This is not Villarreal or Bournemouth or Everton. No disrespect to these teams, but these are the teams that could give him that chance. Yes, this team I just mentioned, possibly they will give him the opportunity, they will give him the chance, even if he's flopping, they might still, be giving him the chance to see if he can improve. But Chelsea, we don't have that time. The club doesn't have that time to give one striker chance. He's not the first striker that have come to Chelsea and flop. They did not give them that time. Timo Werner, Alvaro Morata, all these kind of players, they flopped and the club did not give them that time because this is Chelsea. This is a club that's supposed to be fighting for every trophy. And if you are a striker and you're not doing the business, the club will spend another money and get your replacement. And so far, Nicholas Jackson, and he has been failure. He has failed. I won't lie. He has failed. Because I don't understand how a striker can't get into the right position. We know clinical, it's not really clinical. So far, he has shown that it's not clinical. But the biggest problem I have with this player is that he doesn't know how to get into the right position. Most of the time, the ball will come inside the box. He is not there. Where is he? He's a striker. You can't find him there. Whereas he's supposed to stay in that position so that when the ball comes to him, he can, make an attempt to score. Now, in this game against Brentford, Nicholas Jackson did not even get, I can't remember him getting any, clear chance or any, proper attempt to score goals. And for me, it's because of he doesn't get into the right position. Look at the chance that Marco Corella had. Nicholas Jackson was supposed to be there and not a left back. But Jackson wasn't there. So for me, I feel like Jackson deceived Chelsea in terms of, last season, the second part of last season in Spain, he did very well for Villarreal. He scored about 12 goals, if I'm not mistaken. The second part, he was very good for Villarreal. And then Chelsea went and got him, believing that they are getting a striker that will do well for them. But it has shown that Jackson is not the guy. He's not the striker that would take Chelsea to challenge. He's not the guy. There's no there's no patience to wait for him to come good. There's no patience. And for the other striker, the other attacking players, also disappointment as well. They were disappointing. For me, Sterling was disappointing in this game, both first half and second half. In the first half, he had a chance. He was supposed to do better in that chance. He was supposed to make good attempt. At least make the goalkeeper to work. But no, he just shoot the ball up. And Madueke, I feel like he started the game well. Maybe in the first 10, 15 minutes. He made an attempt, a good attempt. But after then, Madueke was lost in the game. He was lost in the game. So the attacking players, yet again, disappointed this team. They disappointed the team. In the first half, I feel like they played well in the first half. Cole Palmer, I feel like, played well in the first half. They controlled the game in the first half. But if you're controlling games, and if you want to win, if you have your chance, you have to take them. If you don't score, then you'll be giving the other team opportunity. Because in football, if you have your chance, and if you're dominating games, and you don't take your chances, if it's still goalless, the other team will be having that feeling, knowing that they are still in the game because it's still goalless. Even if they know that you're pressing them, you're controlling the game, but still they will still have that feeling of we are still in the game. It is still goalless. We can do something and get a goal here. And knowing that they are playing defensive game, we'll know how Brentford will approach the game. We'll know that they will defend, they will sit back and defend. That's how we know they will approach the game. And that's exactly what they did. And playing against this Chelsea team that doesn't know how to score goals, that's just a fact. This team can't score goals. I said it in one of my preview that I am not convinced about this Chelsea team in terms of scoring goals, even if they have scored goals against Fulham and Burnley. I'm not still convinced. They have to continue scoring goals, winning games, before I will now say, okay, maybe they are scoring goals now, they can start scoring goals now. And it has shown today again that they struggle to break defensive team that likes to sit back. It is clear that Chelsea struggle to break teams down. And for me, the reason why they struggle is because of the attacking players that they have. They're not good enough. You can't rely on these players to give you goals. You can't. It's just the thing. The only player that I feel like Chelsea fans can rely that this guy, if he has a chance, he will take it, is Christopher Nkunku. And so far, it's not available. It's not available. That's the only player that I think, for me, I'm 100% sure, even if he hasn't kicked the ball in the league, I'm convinced that if Nkunku have those kind of chances that these players are having, he will take them. He will take them 100%. So for me, Chelsea have to get another striker next season. There's no way you wait for Jackson. Because if you wait for Jackson, Chelsea will finish 12th again. They have to get another striker, and then if Nkunku comes back, the striker and Nkunku have to push this team. Because if we hope on Nicholas Jackson, I'm sorry, Chelsea will keep on struggling. The only player possibly that can give Chelsea a goal if he's back is Nkunku. And I just hope if he comes back, they play him as the number 9. That is, if Chelsea haven't gotten a top number 9. I just hope they use him as the number 9. But in all, I'm just disappointed with the performance of this team. The second half was just horrible. The performance in the second half wasn't good at all. Very, very poor. the whole team. I can't remember the Brentford goalkeeper making, a fantastic save. It's not about controlling games. It's about making attempt. It's about testing the goalkeeper over and over. It's about scoring goals. That's it. It's not about controlling games, having the whole possession. And when Brentford scored their first goal, I know it was done, honestly, because I see that Chelsea was struggling to score goals in the game. So when Brentford had their first goal, I just know, okay, it's done. Because you can't even see how they will come back in the game. You can't see how they will come back in the game. And the second half, towards the ending of the second half, Cole Palmer had a chance. He was supposed to take that chance. And then he missed it. So it's just disappointing. And also the goal that Chelsea conceded, I feel like they were supposed to do better there. I feel like they lost concentration. They lost concentration in the first goal. And it was the same thing again against Arsenal, the second goal that Arsenal scored. It was, the same, losing concentration. And it happened again in the in the first goal that Brentford scored. It was loss of concentration. That was the reason why Brentford scored that goal. So it's just a disappointing performance from this team. This is a team that we thought that they have kind of gathered some kind of momentum, and they have disappointed. They have disappointed the fans again. And it's not. It's just. I'm not just happy with the whole thing. And I feel like this team is not ready. I feel like they are not ready to compete. It's clear, and it's really bad to know that Chelsea spend a lot of money and they are still struggling to score goals. Yeah, it's really bad that it's, considering how much that they have spent and they did not go get a proper striker that will score goals for this team. And then they went and get Nicolas Jackson from Villarreal, believing that he will come and score goals for Chelsea. And like I said, they have to get another striker in January. Nicolas Jackson is not the guy. It's not making me feel like he will do anything with this team. So, and it's bad that, it's funny to see that he is the only striker available now for Chelsea. And he's not taking his opportunity. And this is Chelsea that doesn't really have that patience. The fans don't have the patience. If you're not doing well, they will want to pressure to get your replacement. And it's obvious they will replace him. The team will replace him. The club will replace him. So if you think that he will come here and start, disappointing the team, disappointing the fans, not scoring goals, not, putting everything in games, because I feel like in this game he did not put everything in this game. So I feel like he will, maybe when they have gets his replacement, which I think they will, then he will know that, okay, I'm in Chelsea now. So in all, I'm disappointed with the whole performance of the team. I'm not just happy with the whole performance. So what's your thought? What's your feeling on this one? Thank you guys. While I see you again, stay safe. And please guys, subscribe to the channel Blue Point TV. If you're new, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Like the video, please guys. Like the video, it's really important. When you like the video, it helps to spread the content. And also on Facebook, follow the channel Blue Point TV, like and share the video. Thank you. While I see you again, stay safe. Bye.